Playoff hockey, and work to be sure you're a part of it, but it's always better to be in, is it not?
Yeah, it's a grind obviously down the stretch, but credit to the guys for just sticking with it, and it didn't matter really obviously who we had in our lineup. It seemed like every night we had someone different leave us or come, and so the guys got it done, and obviously it was very exciting.
Talk about a lot of emergency recalls, obviously, that definitely affects what's going on with you. Do you know from here going forward, or you just have to line up the guys you get?
Well, we have a thought process. I mean, Nashville obviously gives us a game plan that, we plan on having this guy back, but it always varies on what happens there. And and we've continually talked to the group, and again, they've done a great job of, we talk whoever's here, and when the pucks drop, they play. And it doesn't matter, who it is, as long as they know what they're doing. They all play hard. We've been able to get our mindset in the right spot for that, and then go out and play the game on the ice.
Can you take momentum from playing well and late in the year? Obviously, a team that's in early sometimes has to guard against taking his foot off the gas a little bit. You obviously were in a different situation. Can you use that as a springboard?
Well, you always want to think that you want to play the way that you're going to hopefully have success in the playoffs, and we've been playing playoff hockey now for a couple of months, so our group should know exactly how to play in tight situations and pressure situations. So yeah, I mean, that's what the regular season's for, is to get you prepared to play in the playoffs. So hopefully we're at that spot.
About matchups in just about any sport when you get to the postseason, what do you like or dislike and face a challenge in your matchup now?
Well, they got a very good team. They're possibly going to get people back from Dallas, obviously. So we're not 100% on their lineup, as they're not 100% on ours. So we'll know a little bit better, obviously, on Friday. But we're not a huge matchup team, but we like to get our one or two matchups, especially on the back end, against their high-end players. So we'll certainly try to do that, certainly in our two home games here.
You look to Magnus to stand tall here. He's played pretty well for
you. He's played great. I mean, talk about someone that's improved, likely the most improved guy on our hockey team from that first game that he played to this past weekend, getting shutouts in both games to end. He's come a long way, and for sure he's got confidence, and the group has confidence in him.
Lastly, as a coach, do you push all the time this time of year, or is there still, I have to find my spots just to really drive this?
Yeah, you know what, we've, we communicate. We think we've got a real good staff as far as understanding where the players are at, physically and mentally, and we hope that you've done the right things as far as giving them time away from the rink, and pushed them. We've pushed them hard in a lot of situations through the year, but on the flip side, we've taken some days off that we'd allow them to not only rest physically but rest mentally from getting away from the game. So hopefully we've done the right things. We'll see.
Real quick on that, Dean, it seems like this team has had that a little bit better, the physical and mental. Last year, when you make that playoff push and you're playing so hard down the stretch, it seemed like at the end, you weren't here, but it was the guys were physically and mentally exhausted. It doesn't seem like it is that way this season.
Well, no, and that's, again, credit to the guys for staying, mentally focused. We've got a lot of leaders on this hockey club, and you and I have talked about this a lot. That the coaches, us, we have not had to late in the season here to push as the team does. I mean, there's an inner pressure, there's an inner coaching and teaching within the group that the guys do, not only away from games but within games and timeouts. They're constantly talking to each other about doing the right things, putting pucks in the right areas and what have you. So I think our group's pretty strong mentally. So and you're right. I think we're fresh physically and mentally going in.